What do we have here? Don't I know you from somewhere?
Who wants to know?
I'm Buster, one of Lee's mercenaries. And you had better be a little nicer to me, or I'll have your hide. All right, what do you want here?
That's none of your business.
Nobody talks to me like that, you worm. I think it's time to kick your butt.
Not bad. You're it.
Well, we'll see the next time. All right, you're the better fighter. What do you want?
I want to find out more about the mercenaries in this region.
I can't tell you much about this region. You'd better ask the farmers. And as for us mercenaries, we have a very simple rule. If you can stand your ground, you're in. I think you're made of the right stuff to be one of us. But you shouldn't let it get to your head that you lucked out during our last fight. There are plenty of guys on the farm who are quite a bit better than I am. Sentenza, for one. He guards the entry to the farm. Whatever you do, don't pick a fight with him.
What about this Sentenza?
He'll try to squeeze some gold out of you when you come to the farm. He does that to all newcomers. And if I were you, I'd pay up. That's what I did back then. And the good thing was that he voted for me afterwards. One good turn deserves another, he said. I lost all my gold in the bargain, but it wasn't much to begin with. And I was glad of it in the end. I once watched him beat up a fellow who had decided not to pay him.
Thanks for the hint.
Indeed. Could it be worth anything to you?
Here you are, 5 gold pieces.
Thanks, man. Looks like I can take a few tonight after all. I won't forget this.
I want to join the mercenaries.
Anyone who can whack as hard as you shouldn't have too much trouble around here. My vote doesn't count much, since I haven't been here for long. But when Lee asks me, I'll vote for you.
Lee is the leader of the mercenaries, isn't he?
Right. Hey, now I remember where I know you from. You were in the colony, too.
So I was.
I didn't see you when the Big Bang happened. Not for a while before that, either.
I had other problems.
You've missed out on quite a lot, then. Things have changed since we were in the Slammer together.
What became of the mercenaries in the colony?
Once the barrier was gone, Lee let us out of the colony. He said that nothing could happen to us if we all stuck together. And he was right. It wasn't too long before we found ourselves a cozy spot right here. The landowner pays us to beat up the militia from the city, and most of us would have volunteered to do that even without pay. But Onar feeds us all, and we can bide our time until we see a good opportunity to get away from this blasted island.
Can you teach me how to fight better?
I might well be able to give you a hint or two.
Hey!
Say, you pack a pretty punch. What is it you want?
What's new?
Not much here with us, but ask in the city. I think they're running out of grub.
Tell me about the farm.
Onar hired us to guard his possessions, so don't even think about stealing anything or beating up the farmers. Otherwise you'll be in trouble with us. Got it?
Who's in charge here?
Lee is our boss. Torloff is his right hand. Most of the men follow him because he was their leader back in the colony. And then there's Silvio. He came out of the mountains with his men after Lee arrived. He and his people are only a small part of the mercenaries, but they make a lot of trouble. Those guys are playing their own game. And Silvio is a dirty sumbitch, so be careful when you meet him.
I want to join you.
You? Once Torloff puts you to the test, you've had it, you weenie.
Nobody wants to know.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
That will never change.
Hey, you!
Nothing amazes me anymore.
Show me how I can hit harder.
If you want to learn more, you'll need to train hard.
That was obvious all along.
That's no secret.
Show me your wares.
There isn't much choice, I'm afraid.
To say that myself.
So don't tell me that.
Things would have turned out differently if it hadn't been for us.
I agree with you completely.
It was his decision, wasn't it?
Nobody will learn anything from me.
I couldn't care less.
That's not what I heard. That was obvious all along.
I've got no time for things like that.
I'm no better off myself.
That will never change.
That's not what I heard.
You don't have to tell me that.
I agree with you completely.
I couldn't get away with that.
It's a bad business.
He simply needs to practice more.
It's a bad business.
Tell me that isn't true.
Is it really true?
Can't rely on that.
He doesn't even know how to hold a sword.
Things would have turned out differently if it hadn't been for us.
Is it really true?
Nobody wants to know.
He doesn't even know how to hold a sword.
And there's more, believe me.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
Been there, done that.
That's been known a long time.
Same old thing all over again.
That's all just gossip.
That's no secret.